Hey guys, welcome back to another installment of Bible Calendar Basics. So this video I'll be going over the phases of the moon over a 7-year period. And I originally meant to do this video way earlier. And what ended up happening is that I mixed up this video with a video response to Brother Nick Vanderlyn on his video titled "The Passover and Resurrection Fitting Perfectly on the Enoch Calendar." And I didn't really notice until another brother commented on that same video response and asked me what the moon had to do with the video. So, if you guys go on like my playlist of video responses, you should see like a calendar like this, where I use it to respond to Nick Vanderlyn. But anyways, I ended up like redoing that whole thing so it could be clearer here. But what we have going on, so we have the 12 months here highlighted in yellow. 1, 2, 3, okay, all the way to 12. And then these numbers in blue are the days of the week. And these boxes that are X'd off, for example, these here are the last 3 days of the 12th month. And these two boxes here are the first 2 days of the second month. And then the numbers highlighted in orange are the number of days that the moon completes for that month. And the numbers in blue, highlighted in blue, those are simply the full moons. So notice that for the first year of the world here, okay, or just for the first year, that the moon appears full, okay, in its creation on the 4th day of the week, and then 29 days later it becomes full again, and then 30 days later, okay, becomes full on the 30th day of the second month, and then it becomes full again 29 days later on the 29th day of the third month. So the way we count, okay, 7, 14, 21, 28, 29. Okay, now notice we're here in the 5th day of the week. That means we'll begin our count here, all right, not where the X is, because that is already here. So we go 7, 14, 21, 28, 29, 30. We're on the 7th day of the week. 7, 14, 21, 28, and 29, and we will repeat that all the way till we get to the 12th month. Now notice that it doesn't go back to a double moon here, okay? So when we count 29 days, we go 7, 14, 21, 28, and 29. Okay? So then we keep repeating that over and over, and here's year 2. And notice that the full moon ends here. The 12th day of the 12th month on the 5th day of the week. And then finally in the third year, we also have an occurrence of double full moons. Okay, here on the 2nd day of the 12th month, on the 2nd day of the week, and again on the 4th day of the week. Now notice, because it lands here where it's X'd out, meaning that we start over again here in the first year, okay, which would actually be year 4. So this is year 4 here, okay, and it goes on. And then here would be year 5. This would be year 6. And then we would go back to year 7. Okay? So when we actually complete this pattern, I want to show you guys something else that's interesting. Okay, so notice that, okay, we have this pattern here, 1, 4, 7, and 10. And notice that the first month, the 4th month, the 7th month, and the 10th month all have the same layout. Okay, are you catching that? Years 1, 4, 7, and 10 correspond to the 1st month, 4th month, 7th month, and the 10th month, respectively. And then here, okay, years 2, 5, 8, and 11 correspond exactly to months 2, 5, 8, and 11. And lastly, years 3, 6, 9, and 12 correspond to months 3, 6, 9, and 12. Alright, so there's that pattern there. And just to conclude, okay, so there are going to be double moons, okay, in the 12th month of the 3rd, 6th, 9th, and 12th years, okay? Twelfth month, double full moons. And in the first month, oh, excuse me. This isn't accurate, okay? So this is not going to be a double moon because, again, this is X'd out, okay? So here, this should say instead, full moon phases reset, okay, during these 4 years. And then in the first month of the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th years, there are double full moons. Okay? So I'll just like hover this over so you guys like have a chance to pause the video and look at each of these pages more closely for yourselves and take screenshots, whatever you have to do. And if you'd like, you can always email me. I'll put my email in the description box below, and I also have Excel files of these saved in PDF format that I can email to you guys if you want that. So yeah, you guys can use this to track the full moons. Now, something really quick that I'll leave you guys with before I end this video. Alright, so the key thing, if you want to track the new moons, keep in mind when you read the Dead Sea Scrolls, the new moons that they track are not the empty or black moons, okay, that we commonly are taught are new moons. They track actually the sliver crescent, okay? Now, the way to keep track of those you would simply, so from full moon to full moon, okay, you have 29 and 30 days. That's the pattern that it repeats. And then if you want to go from full moon to new moon and back to full moon again, then the pattern would be 16, 13, 17, and 13. And then it would repeat over. And then if you were to track from new moon to new moon, okay, it would be 30 days and 29 days, and that would repeat. Okay, now for this cycle here, going back, we count 7, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so that would land the new moon there, and then you have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 16 plus 13 is 29. And then here, 30 days, okay? So we'll just demonstrate that very quick. So here's where we left off, 5th day of the week. So we go 7, 14, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so you just keep repeating this pattern, and then you would count 16 days. Okay, we'll do that. So here's 13, then we would go 7, 14, 15, 16. Then it would be 7, 4. Oops. See, hold on, let me double check that. Oh, whoops, that's the 7th day of the week. That's why. Sorry, guys. So it would be 7, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so ignore that. And then this would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so 29 days. And you just keep following that pattern. All right? So hope you guys found that beneficial.